Hello folks, today we've got an ink dependence brief video review and water drop test of Pilot's Blue Black ink for fountain pen. I don't know why it's not fountain pens, but just one fountain pen it is. I haven't actually seen this ink anywhere except for Jet Pens, who was kind enough to send this to me. Thanks very much, Elaine. It comes in this nice box and this cool bottle, which is taller than those Namiki bottles, not quite as fancy as the Irizuzuku bottles. But nonetheless, pretty nice glass bottle. I like this guy. It's kind of heavy though, so if you're worried about shipping, this might cost a little bit more. All the back stuff is in Japanese. You can see it's got instructions for how to use the inkwell. There is a little inkwell type thing inside here. Can I open it with one hand? Ah, got it. Alright. Just carefully. Alright, so there's the blue in there with all the delicious wet ink. And there, just around the inside edge, you can see the plastic inkwell. You can actually lift that out if you want. I don't have tweezers on me, so I'm not going to try it. But this makes this bottle particularly good for filling pens with large nibs, or pens which use piston filling and lever fillers maybe, and all that kind of stuff. Where you actually have to stick the pen in the bottle, and you can't use a syringe to pull the ink out of the bottle and put it into a converter or a cartridge like I usually like to. In any case, so there's the bottle. And there's the box. Alright, you can see it actually got a little bit of ink out of it during shipping. It doesn't seem to have made any difference at all. Alright, so this is Pilot's ink, this is blue black. And as you can see here, it's, let's see if I can get it to focus a little bit better. This does have some shading, which is really nice. There's just a little bit of a sheen when you get it quite thick, so kind of here in the O and the F of the of there, or down here a bit, you can see just a tiny bit of sheen just around here. Yeah, not a whole lot. This is kind of a dusky blue-black ink, but it is a true full-on blue-black. There's no weird greens or anything in there. So if you're a person who likes a nice blue-black, go for it. This particular pen is a Franklin Christoph 27. Where is it? There it is. It's this guy right here. And I've got in it a Mike Masayama stub. It's a bold italic, well, bold cursive italic anyway. It's a little bit wet, but this ink is kind of dry, so you can see there a few of the streaks that you get from a dry ink and a big bore nib. So anyway, this is not a particularly awesome looking ink, but it certainly is kind of business class. It's I don't know, business casual maybe. It's not going to be just the boring blues that you get from some other pens if you're using your fountain pen at work. This is a good one. It's going to sort of not stand out too much, but still be a little something different. Anyway, you can see it there compared to a whole lot of other blues. I have a lot of blues inked up pretty much all the time. I do love blue inks. You can see it there with Liberty's Elysium, Sailor, Sky High, American Blue, and Blue Bonnet, which I'll be reviewing soon. I love that Blue Bonnet. Look how cool that is. Alright, now let's see if this is water resistant at all. This is a sugarcane paper that I picked up at the NC State bookstore, actually. There's a little pink in there still. I didn't wash this needle out very well. Alright, so you can see this sugarcane paper holds up real well to water, probably about as well as Rhodia does, honestly, and it's much cheaper. So if you find some sugarcane paper, check that out. It is awesome for your fountain pens. Alright, wipe that away, and hey, no change. Just a tiny bit of, get the light a little bit. It's like 2 in the morning when I'm taping this thing. Just a little bit of blue on the paper towel there, but otherwise unchanged. So do check out Pilot's Blue Black. I had no idea this was going to be waterproof, but it kind of is. So there you go. That's my water drip test and brief video review of Pilot Ink's Blue Black for fountain pen. Do check this out over at jetpens.com. Follow the link on my blog, and you will be taken right to it. Alright, take care.